Matt came to visit me for a couple days on his way from York, Pennsylvania to Texas to do some mission work for the summer. And we decided we'd go to Mount Magazine State Park and ride some four-wheelers, but it rained and rained and rained, so we had to do a few things before the weather would break and give us a chance to go riding. Decided to play some racquetball. Here's a clip of us playing racquetball. We were a little bit wore out by then, so we weren't playing real hard. At least that's our story, and we're sticking to it. Finally the weather broke and we were able to get out and ride four-wheelers. Here's a picture of me and Paul, my nephew Paul, unloading the four-wheelers while Matt is getting helmets and stuff out of the truck. The weather was great. The trails were wonderful. Actually, they were very picturesque. Here's a picture of Matt crossing the stream here. Here's Paul and Matt riding across some rough ground. This is Paul riding back up out of a stream bed and getting back on the trail. Here's Matt going through some water. I think he enjoyed that. Well, let's take a look at that in slow motion. We had some very beautiful scenic overlooks on our four-wheeling. Here's a panoramic view of one.
Well, you should do it slow, otherwise it'll blur it. That's a good point. That's the problem with the low-resolution digital cameras.
Here's Paul complaining about my 8-megapixel digital camera. On the way back from the scenic overlook, we had a choice: take the roads back to the truck and give it up, since we'd already been riding for over 3 hours that day and we're all very tired. But we opted to try a few more trails, and Matt actually hit a big rock and ended up going off the trail. He was able to recover quick enough not to run into a tree, but he did smash his leg against the tree, so he was kind of not in a good mood there for the last part of our trail. Although it was no serious injuries, no broken bones. He obviously did a better job than somebody else, because just a little bit further from where he wrecked, there was this tree here where somebody had obviously hit it really hard. He at least kept his four-wheeler from hitting any trees. Here's another really interesting water crossing. It had a fairly substantial drop-off on the uphill side of this little crossing that Matt is looking at to make sure he doesn't fall into it. After this crossing, we kind of got lost trying to find the truck again. Again, I forgot to use my GPS to mark where the truck was at, but it just took a few more miles out of our way trying to find it. But we finally found the truck and got back safely. It was a good trip.